about the upcoming season. Last year, the injury-shortened season, a tough April, 1-3 with a high ERA and unusual number of walks, more walks than strikeouts. Then you seem to really have it going. Had a 9-game unbeaten streak there going into the injury. But what happened in April? Why the slow start last year?
I mean, I probably blame myself for that, maybe not being ready enough, taking a little bit of stuff for granted, and expecting to go out there and do well. And in this game, at this level, you can't go out there and just show up and win. You know, you got to be prepared. So, you know, it sort of put me in check, and came back out the next month and started getting on a little roll. And then even whenever I got hurt, I felt like I was throwing better than I have in previous years. So it was just a misfortunate thing that happened. Everyone's
talking about, the injury and the end of the season for the team as motivation. Is the beginning part of your motivation this year, part of wanting to be that much more ahead of schedule to be ready for the year? Yeah, I think everybody should be. I think, with this team, with the guys we have on this team, even the new faces that are going to be out there as everyday players, it's going to be, if we get off to a hot start, it's going to be tough to stop us, because once you get that confidence, it's like a chain reaction for everybody. It's contagious. So I feel the start of this year, I know I want to do really well at my first 4 starts of the month, and I think everybody else is on the same track.
You're on your 3rd pitching coach in 3 years. What are your impressions of Bob McClure at first?
Just really upfront and seems like a really relaxed guy. He doesn't really tell you what you're doing wrong unless you look back and say, hey, what you got on that? And then another aspect of it, if he sees something, he'll go over to somebody else and talk to him, and then come up to you after you throw your bullpen and try to give you little tips and pointers on what you maybe could do different to fix it, or ask yourself what you think about it. And I think that's good for us.
He is a very funny guy. I mean, do you get that impression?
Yeah, no, he just talking to him, he sounds like a 30-year-old man on the phone. So he'd come out here, and I know he just had twins, and so it was different just hearing his voice and seeing his face. So, but yeah, he's got a good personality, and so does Bobby V. It's been neat getting to know those two guys.
What about your early impressions of Bobby Valentine? One of the first things I saw here was Bobby V actually standing in on someone's bullpen, crowding the plate.
Right,
He's very hands-on, isn't he?
Yeah, no, it's good. He's the first day I saw him, I walked in, and I was a little late getting here, and he was like, hey, you just get here? And I was like, yeah. He's like, it's going to be the last time you're late, huh? I was like, yeah, I guess so. So I've tried to get here a couple of hours early every day since then. But yeah, great personality. Seems like a hands-on guy, and I think it's going to be good for us also. Tim
Bogar working with him to set up the workouts here beginning tomorrow for the pitchers and catchers. Have you gone over what the routine's going to be, and how different is it from years past?
I haven't even seen the regimen that they threw on paper yet. But just from doing what we've been doing since I've been here, it's really organized. You do one thing, you go to another station, and it could be relatively easy days for you. I mean, not easy, but quick. So they got everything in line and in order, and it's run pretty smoothly so far.
But players don't object to days being a little bit longer. I mean, players play, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's I think people get a bad rap for starting pitchers because they see everybody walking in golf clothes and everything in their collared shirts. But today was a really long day for everybody. But we have a pretty good little job that we can do if we go out and perform and are ready for anything that comes our way. So it just takes a lot of preparation.
I like the no shagging rule.
Yeah, I heard that today. I was ecstatic.
Most useless thing is we actually once had a pitcher with the Red Sox named Mike Torres, who we clocked standing in the same place during shag for 42 minutes.
Yeah, that's not fun.
That might do more damage to your back than anything you do while running. And your back, just to wrap you, your back is fully ready to go.
I feel great. I feel good.